noticed that as a business grows, operating costs tend to grow with it? At first, one person may handle everything. Then the business needs a designer. Next, it needs someone to create content. Soon after, it requires a video editor. Then someone to manage social media. And eventually, a specialist to run digital advertising campaigns. The more work there is, the more people need to be hired. And the more people a business hires, the higher its monthly operating costs become. The challenge is that not all of these tasks require deep creativity or complex business decisions. Many of them are repetitive. Writing captions, creating designs, editing videos, scheduling social media posts, producing multiple versions of advertising content. The same activities are repeated week after week. So the question becomes, do all of these tasks really need to be performed by humans? Or can much of the process be handled by a different kind of system? Today, many startups and small businesses are beginning to discover the answer. Instead of building large teams to handle every stage of marketing production, they are building AI-powered workflows that automate much of their operational work. Let's take a look at how that process works. Everything starts with a product idea. Imagine a business wants to promote a new service to potential customers. That idea is entered into ChatGPT. Within seconds, ChatGPT helps generate a wide range of marketing assets. Social media captions, blog articles, email campaigns, advertising headlines, and multiple copy variations for promotional use. Work that previously required a content writer can now be completed significantly faster. Once the content is created, it is sent to Canva. Using AI-powered features, Canva helps generate promotional graphics, banners, social media posts, and other visual assets. Tasks that once required a dedicated graphic designer can now be completed in just a few minutes. Next, the content and visual assets are sent to CapCut. With AI assistance, CapCut can transform scripts and ideas into marketing videos complete with transitions, automatic subtitles, voiceovers, and formats optimized for social media platforms. Work that once required a video editor can now be completed far more efficiently. Once all creative assets are ready, the next stage no longer requires manual effort. Through automation platforms such as Zapier, information can move automatically between applications. Content can be scheduled, organized, and prepared for publishing without requiring someone to upload everything manually every day. The promotional assets are then used to launch advertising campaigns. Multiple headlines, descriptions, and creative variations generated earlier can be tested quickly across different audiences and campaign objectives. At this point, most of the marketing production process has been automated. But there is one thing that remains difficult to replace: decision-making. I can create content. I can generate designs. I can produce videos. I can automate workflows. But AI does not understand your business vision the way a human does. AI does not determine the future direction of a company. AI does not decide how marketing budgets should be allocated. AI does not make long-term strategic decisions. This is where the role of humans begins to change. Instead of spending time on repetitive operational tasks, people can focus on strategy, analysis, decision-making, and business growth. Because the ultimate goal of AI is not simply to reduce operating costs. The goal is to build a more efficient, more productive organization while allowing teams to focus on work that creates real value. In the full article, we will walk through this workflow step by step using ChatGPT, Canva, CapCut, Zapier, and other supporting tools. From connecting each platform, to building effective AI prompts, to measuring the actual efficiency gains produced by the system. Because the best way to understand the impact of AI on operational costs is not by reading theories. It's by seeing the system in action.